usage. So the future proofing is all about this, like how we are going to handle with the new challenges, right? Like with the no code and the low code concept, right? So coming back to the code generation, so the code generation we are having lot many. So I usually use GPT and AI Abacus, right? With GPT-4, like, so there's a GitHub Copilot where we are accessing with the GitHub Copilot is there, where you can use the generative AI, integrate it over there, and you can just generate the code from there. And from the tab 9, you can use AI power code computation tools for developers, where we are going to integrate inside your IDEs, where basically inside your Visual Studio Code or IntelliJ if you're using it, so where you can integrate overall there over here, right? That is going to be that. So then coming back to this PPT, can you share? Okay, then there is no question. If you have any questions, you can ask inside the chat. I will be answering for you guys for those questions, right? So then AI Codex is also is used basically in an open AI for generating a code for natural language prompts over here. It's basically whenever you're prompting it, it's going to give us the output, right? So there will be some kind of a, like, all of the right now GPT is free for a few prompts. Like if you are working in a very
One
good
speak
project and if you are a
general.
developer, we can use our enhanced version, and we can
Monday.
make this as a pre-trained model. Like
Nakish,
I am
bahali
training this
mitina.
specific model, so it is going to
Furgupin
help me into
dollar.
my future as well, right? That also you can make use of it, like how I am doing it right now. What are the big things are there? So then, like, if you, whenever you press a new tab in AI, like it's like completely new, it doesn't know anything about what you want, right? So I only think about it. So if you maintain everything into a pre-trained model where we can easily access it by a developer, so developer can do it this. So how I'll tell you. So you can just create, you can use an OpenAI, create a project where you can create your own GPT model. You can create a own GPT model, use generative AI into it, right? And you pre-trained whatever, like if you are in a one good project, like you are going to develop a project where you are going to integrate a lot of things, like in GPT, just you can, in a single tab, you cannot read everything, right? Like it may stop after it and it will be stuck. So you can pre-train the model where in your future proofing it was there, it is going to help you. Like as a developer, you know how to create a development and create with the connect with the AI. There will be APIs we can connect it. So those things we can use it into our daily life, right?
परे हैं तो
So
बहुत
yeah, it's
ये
free.
है
Like all of these are
खाना
free
वाना
for if you prompt it is free. As I said, right? Like if you go use, if you have you who all have used GPT in your daily lives, can you please set it
दूर
into
सर
your
बुलाए हैं
like I
तो
wanted to
हल्के हैं
understand like how many have used GPT, like have you used for develop something or something. It can be anything. That's simple, like creating for your resume or sending a mail to it. So and so person generate the body of the text
चालीस
or any other things. So Saurabh has used and
चालीस
Astik Datta has been used. Only two people. I use GPT View. Okay, GitHub AI. Okay, see GitHub and GitHub AI is practical. It take a lot of time. GPT people have been used, right? So you know how it's going to. There are a few prompts are easy, like free. Like imagine, or now if you want to develop something very good,
लगाओ
handling a
साला
project
गुस्सा
where you are
करता
going to
है
ask few things, like you wanted to completely train a model, you cannot do it in a single tap, because if if it is a free version, right? Because they have some kind of a limitations, right? You can see they have used I have used the black box also. Okay, maybe you have used for your interview, right? I'm just joking, it, don't take it, right? So there are a lot of many tiers, guys. So a lot of like as I said, like all of the kind of the brothers of a GPT, like they are targeting a single model, but the names are different and little bit the core response is going to be the different. A lot are going to have a very good thing. So GPT is the best one I feel from all of these. GPT-4 is the best one. I feel it by using all of other specific AI tools. It helps me, right? And right now, like as a developer, we are going to want to generate the
अरे
DB
भाई
schema, DB
घर
or the
खाली को
schema
भाई
structure, like making the code documentation, writing a good comment. So this really
कोड
helps us to
जनरेशन
do this task very efficiently in our daily life. So like, so if you are going to become a full stack developer, really it is going to be what the A tool is. If you are using it, right, it is gonna be very what interesting in your future. As I said, there are millions of jobs are going to be generated. There is no fear of job losing inside this field. So with what I can say, one the live example as what I have been seen, right? Then I'll go with this slide. So right now there are a lot of applications where MNCs has, right?
AI
So
tools for
where the
coding
pates are being are very high
automation
from the USA clients, and that has been developed with using old programming language like Java. They have been used like old code, right? They don't want to come into a new technology, like they wanted to recode it, like they want to maintain that course. And all the desktop applications are there. The desktop application where many people are using right now, the most of the people are
Standalone
using it like in the
application.
companies. Now they want to switch into the cloud based. So in that way, there are a lot of jobs generating will be happening, right? So now I am working in a company. I don't want to mention the name. So there was a desktop application. They are migrating the lot of functionality with the cloud based,
And
right? So they are switching towards the cloud. So there the developers are going to come into a picture, right? So they need developers to do it. It's all about cloud now,
oh my
cloud and
god,
AI.
good.
So
दुकान पे
AI
भी
is
है
all
सही
about
है.
making the process very faster and integrating it, right? Like it can be like, imagine there is a website where you are going to want to recognize the image and do this specific image processing. You wanted to get the object from an image, right? So these things with the help of a AI model, right? Tesseract is the kind of a
त्यसो
model
मार्को
where
को
they have
घरमा.
been installed inside the signals, like it targets to your number plate of the bikes. It extract the text and it stores into the database. So it is one example where they have been integrating it, right? So it's not like you are going to
फ्री
create
में
a
पाँच
model.
जीबी
It's
मिलता
it's
है.
all about how you are going to train the model, how
और
you are
क्या
going
है.
to use the existing libraries, like existing machine learning models. Like I said, you Tesseract, or if I tell you Pillow or Pandas or NumPy, how you are going to use this model in your work. This is very important. It's not like how you are going to create a
ये
pandas. It's
साला
a other
अगर
person
साले
task, right?
फाइट
When you can do it,
करने के लिए.
has a very high level knowledge, but at least you need to know how you are going to use these models in your work, right? That is going to be the your work for the developers, right? And AI is something that is GPT and all these kind of AI tools is something we are going to use it in our real life and make the things very faster and code it in a very good manner. This is all about the things over here, right? And it is AI has been helping for the debugging and automation purpose as well. Like they're using a sync and pilot and a sonar cube for the code quality checking, and pilot is going used for the code analysis and linking it, and for the deep code is basically used for the static code, finding the bugs and security concerns, right? So for each task, there are each AI tool where we can use it and get the task done for a developers over there, right? This is going to be the. So how to train a model? How do you create a data set to train? So there are two things for this answer, right? So how to create a data set to train it? So when you are going to be a
Digital
machine learner or a data
marketing
analyst, you have to
effectiveness.
learn the machine learning models, where you are going to do what? You're going to train the model. You're going to create a model. You
रुक
have a data set. You're
याद
going to
बाद में
train
है
it by
मैं
using the
बोलूँ.
help of the TensorFlow or Keras or any other library. Then you're going to train it. That will be a separate concept for this. Then you are going to train the model in this way, right? And how you are going to train the model GPT and get
अरे
a
एक
task done
दिन
for
तो
what
गए
amount
थे बोले
is
ना एक
something
दिन.
like you are going to tell,
तो
you are going
तो
to use
वे
the
में किए
prompt
थे
way.
फिर तो
You're
सब
going to tell
कुछ
so
गया
and so,
था.
this, then it understand, then it suggests you. So that is going to be a second way I can say, and that is going to be there, which is the best AI best to complete the snippets, which is the AI. So this is all about like if you are using a VS Code, there are different method. If you are using in a GitHub Copilot, it is a different method over there. So that is so basically I don't use these kind of snippets and integrates over here because it tracks a system. Like when you are going to work with the companies, so they, even if you want to install one module, you have to take a lot of what the request you have to get approved and you have to do it. It's not like simply we integrate it, right? But for practice we can use it. We can use AI like as a prompt way, in a prompt engineering way, right? It can be that. So testing, as I said, we are going to use these all the model. So Mabel use cases is end-to-end testing tool, and testing is the web application. The rainforest QA is automated testing, and testgraph is using automation platform. Apply tool visual testing using AI tool. So smart beer is ready API and test complete, where we are going for the testing. So as I said, for so concept, we are going to have different tools where we can integrate it and do it for our task, right? So I hope this will be passed to your for you the PPT, maybe not be. So these all the tools are there, right? So overall here. So I hope you want to become a full stack developer. If you master all those skills, then you can use whatever I have said in your real life and make the task done. So as I said, the many
फुल
people were
स्टैक.
asking no
फुल
practical, only
स्टैक.
theory. So as we are a time running, see in theory only time is gone. Like if we take a practical, it's gonna take it time, but definitely you can
समझ
try.
रहे हो
So
कि इससे
GPT,
बोल रहा
everyone
हूँ
would
लाइक
have
आई
been
थिंक
trained how it
अलोन
works. You have an idea, right? This is going to be. It's
साले
impossible
दोस्त.
to learn everything in a 60 minute and learn. So my friend Yogesh Kumar is there. He's going to he has been transferred thousands of students into the working professional or a beginners into a full stack career, and many are working in a
अरे
good play,
एक्सेल
good
एक्सेल
companies.
क्या है
So
एक्सेल
he's going
एक्सेल
to
यार.
explain you what you can do next and get this done in your career and you can apply into in your career and be a good successful developer. So I'll be over to you, Yogesh Kumar. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Over to Mr. Yogesh
So
Kumar.
from here we will gonna discuss about few more things. Before that, I just want from you guys,
Lasciala
just give me a thumbs up, right? If you are here,
mettere,
you're active, so I would able to know your names. Yes, sir. Parisha is here. Okay. Parisha is joining each and every I guess sessions, right? So Ansar, Saurabh, Rehan. Okay.
Gubi,
A lot of
Gubi,
candidates are right
Gubi.
now active, right? So you guys just had a conversations,
Sono
and
salati, forse la recording
Anisa
non...
just gave you the information about how you can able to start a roadmap also, even though few about GPT and other things, right? From here, we will discuss about few more important things. So, for example, if you are aspiring for stack developer, so what should you do, right? And what are the, I would say, difference between the people right now they are working at good place. So we will gonna discuss about this on. So I guess my screen is visible, right? So this is something serious, which need to be discussed in this room, right? So usually, right, we uh, this is a story of me also. Uh, this is a story of each and every person who are today in this particular session, right? So we usually spend 16 years in our education. Just give me a thumbs up if you agree with me. Most of you already, just into it, right? Maybe you are right now doing your graduation, or maybe you are pursuing your post graduation, right? So 16 year of life, just imagine, right? 16 year of your life you have just spent for your education, right? And even though your parents already just spend it nearly about 10 to 25 lakhs depending upon your school, right, and your colleges, so they have spent 10 to 25 lakhs. So this is the reality, right? And but in India, right, employment growth rate is only 18.5%. So because of this, what happened? 98%, when we usually think about to work in a good company, or maybe we are in starting, I asked you, right? You guys were telling you want to work in Google, Microsoft, in these companies, but only 2% people get success, right? 98% people usually fail. So this is a thing, right? I usually discuss in each and every session. This is very much, very very much important. That's why we are discussing today also. What do you feel? What is the biggest gap? Right? Only those 2% candidate every year getting those a job in good companies, right? Maybe if they are aspiring in Google, Microsoft, right? Only 2%, 98% candidate, right, or people, they are just sacrificing and they are working at that place wherever they have a job. Anybody can answer what is the gap? Why is it so? People are not able to achieve those positions because everyone have 24 hours in a day. Everyone have proper resources. Today we are living in internet era. You have every information accessible. So why is it so only 2% people are having a good career? 98% are struggling. Maybe they are thinking to change. To learn, Sandeep is saying to learn new technology. Ram is saying skills and ability to make correct decision. Okay. Lack of right skill. Chitran Saxena, your voice is very low. Okay. Just allow me a moment. Is it audible right now? I'll keep it loud. Lack of knowledge. Okay. So I'll tell you, this is the gap between industry and employer. So basically, whatever we are learning in our academic part, in our books, right, is totally different what's going on in industry. So this is a very different kind of things, right? If you want to become a full stack developer, it is not only about to learn about Java, about Python, or maybe just you want to learn CSS, JavaScript, all these kind of things. First of all, you also should know what is ongoing in the industry. You should know what kind of projects right now running in the industry, and you should have also those skill set which is required to work on the project which is based on which is based in 2024 or 2025 basically. So this is very very much important that you have relevant skill set. This massive skill gap usually, just provide you, or I would say just create a FOMO, or I would say you will not able to achieve those things which is required to work. For example, if I have a company and you have the skill gap, you just have a degree, you know about few basic things, so today I am not able to hire you because in the market I will find a better person who have done a lot of projects also in previously, and who is having a good knowledge about the domain, right? And maybe he or she already has done those projects which is relevant to my need. So that is important. That's why today, right, in 2025, people are not hiring from tier 2 and tier 3 colleges, right? Because they knew, right? We if today Google will post a vacancy, nearly about in lakh people will gonna apply there. So this is the very most important thing. So from here, I'm gonna tell you, this is not only about skill set. This is also about your preparations for interviews, right? For example, if today any of these company, right, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, any company, if post a vacancy for, I would say, 15 or 20 full stack developer. So what is the first thing you guys will gonna do? For example, you are a full stack developer with good skill set, everything. So today, just Amazon post a vacancy for 20 full stack developer. So what would be the first thing you guys will gonna do? Anybody can write it down in the comment section. So it is about that. For example, Amazon will post a vacancy. This is also important. You have the skill set is also one thing, and there is another side of coin, right? It is not about only a single thing. Skill set is important, second thing is also important. Check all their requirement of skill set. Full sec, okay. So it's easy. First, if today you are a full stack developer with right skill set, you will gonna prepare a resume and you will gonna apply. That is the first thing, right? Give me a thumbs up if you agree, right? If today Google or Amazon will post the vacancy, you will go there, you will build a resume, and you will gonna apply there. What happen next when you will apply? For example, I just want to know from you guys, maybe most of the time maybe you have applied for any job and you never ever got any response from that company. Is it happen in your life also? For example, if you have applied for some job and that particular company never responded for your profile, right? Usually. So what happen when you apply? So usually, for example, these companies, these big giants, for example, Amazon, Flipkart, Meta, Google, these companies, if they will post a vacancy for 20 full stack developer, then in 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, maybe in 80,000 candidate will gonna apply. So their hiring manager and recruiter didn't have time, right? They are not able to check each and every single application. So there is something called ATS. Are you guys aware about ATS? What is ATS? Application tracking system. Yes, you are saying yes. Aztec is saying yes. Chitras, yes. Yes. So people know about it, right? So ATS is like, Manish is saying no. Okay, I'll tell you. So basically, ATS is like a software which usually track your keywords in your resume. For example, if I have requirements, so I will, gonna train my ATS, and that ATS will gonna check the right keywords in your resume. So if ATS score is more than 80, and that ATS system will gonna score your resume, uh, and if you're maybe below 80, above 80, and if your score is above 80, the ATS score, then only your resume, the particular ATS system will forward your resume to the recruiter or hiring manager. and then only hiring manager will have your resume. So first of all, this is important. For example, if I am a good full stack developer, I should know how to build a good resume, right? This is also an important skill. After that, when you will qualify that ATS round, there are many more rounds, right? Afterwards, when you will qualify the ADS round, recruiter have your resume, then recruiter will check your GitHub portfolio. Are you guys aware about GitHub? What is GitHub? And yes, you know, right? Usually it is like a directorate or a digital portfolio where you we used to upload our projects, right? So here recruiter will check your projects, right? How many projects you have done in your past? That is the important thing for a ID developer. For example, if today I have to do the renovation of my room, right? So I will visit the LinkedIn. I would visit the maybe Instagram profile of that particular interior designer, and I will see, right, his previous work, right? His or her previous work, that how he or she decorated previously, right? How he or she designed the interior of previous home's house or guest house, right? So if today I want to hire a full stack developer, so I have to visit GitHub, right, to check how many projects you have done in your past and what kind of different kind of projects you have done. So after, right, if that recruiter find that your particular GitHub have good projects and you have relevant experience also, then they will visit your LinkedIn profile to check your qualifications, your working experience, if you have any, and these kind of things. And after that, if the recruiter feel that you are a suitable candidate, maybe then they will call you for aptitude test. Different companies have different criteria of selection. They will take your aptitude test to check your aptitude skills assignment also, right? After that, when you will qualify these, then you would be having GD group discussions, you would be having debates, right? And lot of things would be there. Culture fit rounds where they will usually check your communications, your teamwork capability, your leadership. And after that, when you will qualify all these rounds, then there would be a chance that you will get the offer letter. So it is also on not only about having the skill set. After a skill set, you should also prepare you should also prepare how to qualify interviews, because you would be you when you will apply, right, somewhere, that particular company would be having lot of profiles like you, right, around them. So they have to shortlist the best person. So to showcase yourself, to how to introduce yourself in the interview, how to just tackle technical questions, these kind of things, you have to build your skill set with that your personality also. And you should prepare, right, to qualify the interview. You should have a good interview preparations for that. How to build projects on our own. I will give you a few example, but yeah, you have to find projects. You have to find some real time problems also. For example, if you feel there is a problem which is based in 2025, so you should figure it out. You have to solve it as a full stack developer. It would bring out these projects. We call these are capstone projects. So it would help you, right, in enhancing your portfolio. GitHub is used for source control, then why does GitHub? So basically, when you will upload your projects over GitHub, right? So definitely recruiter can see how much, then they, for example, if today I'm a full stack developer, I would say I have just, make a Netflix landing page, or maybe I have enhanced Amazon website. So how recruiter will able to know that what kind of things, what kind of tools, what kind of skill set you have used to improvise that particular website, right? You have to upload that project there, and then they will check that you have used React or maybe React JS, these kind of things. Maybe you have used Python, Java, or then only they will able to know about your projects and your skill set in detail, and then it will bring out more confidence towards recruiter. Then they will call you for a personal interview, right? So first thing, that things are divided into two parts, right? First thing is that your skill set, second your interview preparations. But before you will prepare for interview, skill set is important. You have to learn all these kind of skill set. So there are two ways to learn, and you guys can give me a thumbs up. It would be, if you are agree with me, you can learn it from free resources, or you can invest somewhere. You can invest in any institute to learn these kind of things, right? These are the two options. You will not find third option. Today we are living in internet era. We right now you are attending this session also over the internet, so you can learn it from YouTube, from Google, from free courses, or maybe you can invest some any institute. Maybe this is also Guvi is also Guvi SL is also provide classes, and we provide IT professional courses, and we provide career, I would say, to the candidates. We provide placements also. So basically, I would not say that free resources and YouTube you will not able to learn from it. Yeah, definitely. But if you are learning by your own, it need more consistency, hard work, willpower, because nobody is there to guide you. This is the harsh reality. If you will learn from YouTube or any free resources, you would be having recorded classes. So nobody would be there to guide you, to solve your doubt. Nobody is there to tell you, right, what to do, what not to do, where to go, and what to learn first. These kind of things. Even though the most important part is that you are not aware about the time. Will you able to learn these skill set within 6 months, within 9 months, within 12 months, or within one year or 2 year? So this is the particular thing usually people usually give up, right? Because for example, if I am learning something and it's been 1 year, 1.5 year, and still I am not thinking that I am at that particular point that I can apply somewhere for the job. So usually people usually give up. So I'll suggest, for example, if you have a good amount of time right now, you are a student or you are thinking that you have time and you can learn it from YouTube or other resources, go for it. Just be consistent, learn all those skill set and participate in hackathons, do projects, right? Find your own way. And if in case you are that particular person who is looking for a career and in a limited time, and the person who is looking for a good career ahead, and they need guidance, right? They don't for example, if you feel you are not that much consistent, you need someone behind you, right, to just push you, to uplift you. So you should invest somewhere. That is also a good thing, because you have invested in your college, you have invested in your school also. So for example, if today you want to learn some skill set and you want to invest somewhere, definitely that is a good thing. It is not a bad thing to invest on our own, right? That is also good. So I'm gonna tell you a few things about Gooby also, right? How we guys in Gooby SL we usually nourish our candidate, because today's session is from we are having this session from Gooby only. So the candidate who are looking for help and they just want to invest somewhere, so I would like to tell you about Gooby also, how these kind of things we are doing here. So the first thing I'll request to each and every person who have joined today's session that don't enroll in local institute. So because of the fee, maybe the fees is less and the investment is less, usually people just enroll in local institutes. So that is a wrong decision, right? That particular thing you have already done in your colleges, in your school, right? In your local training institute, you will not get that particular mentor who are having those skills and maybe the knowledge or experience, where they will able to nourish you. Or maybe that particular institution will not able to provide you any validate certification or recognized certification. That particular local institute will not able to place you in Google, because no, they never ever there, maybe their mentor are not aware about what kind of things going right now, right? They are not able to provide you placement because they don't have network. So that is a thing which I'll just request you guys, if you have less money, just learn it by your own before investing. And the second most important part which I would say, right, is that when you are going for your upskilling, so just look at their certifications and their teachers. So this is very very much important, right? So in Gooby, yeah, we provide globally recognized certification, and we usually provide top notch placement guidance also here, and we have good industry experts. They are working in good companies, right? So they will able to nourish you out. So usually these are the common things, common, I would say, mistakes we have done previously. So whatever you have done in your college, not do it again, right? I'm not saying that only for Gooby that enroll in Gooby, but no. If you are looking, if you are investing somewhere, just go for the best, that you will never again need to invest somewhere, right? That is important. So here we take care each and everything, that our certification, we are also incubated with IIT Madras and IIM Ahmedabad. The certification is globally recognized. We take accountability and each and everything, right? We used to take care each and everything. You have to check mark each and everything. So from here, I'll tell you a few more things about how we usually in Gooby teach candidate, right? For example, any candidate join us, so we provide live classes, and because this is totally practical thing.